Well, now it's time for the KSNT Morning Conversation. Today we welcome Topeka City Manager Brent Trout back to the program. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by again. So last time you were here, we talked about the contract negotiations with the fire department and police department. What's happening on those fronts right now?
Well, we finished our mediation session. The city made some counter proposals to issues that had been brought by the union, and unfortunately we weren't able to get an agreement at that time. So now we'll move into the next phase where we'll go into a fact-finding process, and then from there eventually be taken to the governing body for a decision if a contract agreement can't be reached.
Can you share any details at all? I mean, is this more than just pay?
It is. We have some issues with accountability related to our officers and the way discipline is kept in their files, and it's something that we feel needs to change, along with just ensuring the proper actions by our officers. We know that they do a great job and we support them in what they do, but there's issues with accountability as it relates to the performance of their job.
Yeah, that all ties into budget perhaps, and what concerns do you have for the budget specifically?
Well, for us it's important that we be able to exceed revenue neutral. If not, we'll need to make changes, in other words reductions in what we have available for spending, and so we'll need to make some changes there. We feel strongly we've been able to provide a good budget that hasn't required us to raise our mill levy rate for this would be the 9th year.
Oh, wow.
And so it's quite an accomplishment, but it comes with a cost, and the revenues aren't rising the way we would need sometimes to cover costs.
Now, last week we talked about the 70th anniversary of the major flood in 1951. Some things have been done, but what's continuing to happen on flood safety? We
continue to do what we need to in order to ensure that the locations that we have, flood prevention, walls, and so forth, are maintained and prepared for the event that a flood may come again. We've made a lot of improvements in that area, making sure that we're safe and secure and for our flood protection.
And is there any concern when that viaduct work gets started, maybe in 2023 or 24, that there could be issues with that too?
No, the viaduct location is going to be far enough away from the flood area improvements that we've made that we'll be fine in that regard.
All right, what about the transfer of the zoo? That went to Friends of the Zoo, and so is everything running smoothly, or are there still a few bumps in the road?
Things are running very smoothly. We're still involved with them. They keep us informed as to the actions that they're taking, and we're excited about their fundraising efforts for their new giraffe exhibit and very much supportive of the efforts that they're doing. It has gone very well. In
our last 30 seconds or so, to give people a chance to actually kind of see what employment opportunities there may be, what departments need the most help right now?
Well, we've got a few areas that could use some help. August 6th, there's going to be testing available for individuals that may want to be police officers or firefighters, and so if you're interested in that, August 6th is the date to come and get testing. We also are in need of some property maintenance inspectors, the ones that go around and help us to make sure that our community stays clean, and I think also some more of the professional areas such as planning and engineering. Anyone interested in that, we'd be happy to visit with them.
All right, Brent Trout, thank you so much for the visit this morning. And again, you can learn more about the issues impacting Topeka residents by flipping over to Fox 43 at Live. That's AM Live at 7 with Aaron LaRoe.